Welcome back to Skjordi's Never-Ending Playthrough, Episode 6. I'm finally getting rid of Serana today to start it off. I'm going to Jorvaskr to begin the companion's quest line.
Those two at it again?
Just keep moving. This should be good.
First talk to Kodlak, and then I'm gonna wait for the dialogue to finish.
See what she can do.
Whenever that's finished, I'm gonna step outside with Vilkis. When Vilkis gives me his unique sword, I'm gonna dupe it for safekeeping. I'll also dupe the ghost sword from last episode at the same time. For this, I went to Mirrorwatch and used one of the weapon displays to deadload dupe.
You at it again? Strike.
Now back to Yorlin for a unique shield that I'm going to dupe the same way.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer. That added around here, you'll want... I have a favor to ask. I've been working... My wife is in mourning and... Well done.
When I go back to Whiterun, I turn in one of Ayela's shields. Listen to some dialogue.
Ah, good. Mind yourself. Ah, yes.
Don't let Vilk...
Do you think you could handle Vilk? Ah, here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Then I'm gonna pick up a Radiant quest from Ayela rather than Farkas. I chose Ayela because she usually gives me the Predator Extermination quests, which are easy sauce. Usually I get sent to Ysolda's house or Fiendo's house on my first Radiant quest from Ayela. Now that that's taken care of, I talk to Ayela first.
Don't. Good work. A simple job, but it keeps the coin rolling in. Here, Skjordi was looking for you earlier. There's probably something I could...
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
There you are. I did. Last week.
Then I'll
Seemed a
talk to
fool
Skjordi.
me. But if he's right, this is a...
But don't
Farkas
talk to
will answer
Farkas.
it.
I'm entering
Try not to
Dustman's
disappoint.
cairn early
Or
with
to
a
get
dead
killed.
load so I can get more Vampire Lord perk progress. After I deadload, I want to equip the Vampire Lord Drain spell in human form, so my perk progress is quick and easy. To get Vampire Lord Drain as a human, I equip Bound Swords and do a power attack. Then during the power attack, I activate Vampire Lord. When you revert, the spell will be ready. There's multiple ways to do this trick. If you know an easier method, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. To get the Mist Form power in human form, I revert as Mist Form becomes ready again. To get Lifeblood even faster than in episode 5, I'm gonna equip a dagger on my left and hit the target with the dagger after they've been hit with the drain. There is a chance for Draugr Eye Glow to appear on the player from hitting Draugr with the Vampire Lord Drain spell. I'm not exactly sure why, but during testing this would happen for me occasionally. Unfortunately, on the run I did for the playthrough, the Draugr Eyes did not show up. The Draugr Eyes appearing on the player glitch is quite mysterious to me. There is a bounty in Sickliff's Discord for figuring out how to reproduce the effect with a 100% success rate. I've not been able to track down exactly how it works, but I've had it occur for me a lot since my initial testing. Once you've sucked all the lifeblood out of Dustman's cairn, make sure to flip the lever. Now let's invite Wolfboy to the dustpan.
Hey, watch it!
You at it again?
Watch the... So I'm told. Let's see if you impress. Mm-hmm.
Should I be holding the blade?
I talk to Farkas, and then I deadload into the cairn. Farkas should follow me now.
Nordic ruins.
Looks like someone's been digging here. And recently. Tread lightly.
Lead Farkas down to the trap. Normally when you activate the lever here, player controls are removed and you must wait for Farkas to break you out of this room. Instead this time, the gate will open now since we hit the Farkas lever first. To restore your controls here, activate the lever at the same time you pop Mist Form. When Mist Form wears off, player control is restored. Now I let this scene play out and make sure to down Farkas before he gets to his lever.
Here with me. I was always taught to avoid these types of
What was
rooms.
that?
I think I see why
Time to
now.
die, dog. We knew you'd be coming here. Your mistake, companion.
Which one is that?
Doesn't matter. He wears that armor, he dies.
Killing you will make for an excellent story.
None of you will be alive to tell it.
Don't do that.
If everything went right, Farkas is now permanently in the werewolf
To
form.
worry about.
Now I'm going to speed my way through the dustpan. I make sure to grab our Wuthrad bits and word wall, and then I deadload out.
I've been looking. Ah, looks like that's it. Got to go.
Time to meet up with the circle friends and pick up a new quest. I can restore player controls again with mist form for this scene. I chose to do it for fun.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul to our mortal fold. This woman has endured, has challenged, and has shown her valor. Who will speak for her? I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us. Would you raise your shield in her defense?
I will. Until
And
next
would you
time.
raise your sword?
Let's get indoors.
It stands ready to meet the blood of her foes.
None of this.
And would you raise a
I would lead the song of triumph as our meet.
Hey,
the
watch it.
judgment of this circle is
Mind yourself.
her heart beats with fury and courage. Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo and our enemies may tremble at the call.
It shall be so.
Well,
I've heard
girl,
you may
you're
have
one of
been
us now.
stronger than you look.
I make sure to talk to Ayala after the circle meetup to get another Easy
Citizen of
Predator
Eastwood,
Radiant
it seems that a
quest.
predator has been good. I knew that we could count on
Some
you.
nights I dream.
Fun deadloading fact, you can activate and lockpick locked doors through a deadload. Once we've taken care of that saber cat, we can deadload back. I turn in the quest to Ayala and then we
A
talk
simple
to
job, but
Skjordi.
it keeps the he has something special planned. Ah, there you are.
Ah, there you are. Yes, but it's not. We will speak more. I forget. The door is hidden.
Make sure
I will
to
show
not
you the
meet him
way.
at night by the Underforge. Now it's quest breaking time. I'm gonna load warp to Glenmoral Coven and go outside. I'm gonna show you how to build a moving camp. To set it up, you have to hotkey the camping supplies, favorite the Netch Jelly, and equip the Mistform power. To make this glitch work, use your hotkey and Mistform at the same time, and then immediately press the favorite menu afterward. If it's successful, you'll be in mist form, have the camp dialog box up, without top left saying mist form recharge, and you will also have the favorites menu up all at the same time. At that point, click yes for camp, then eat a jelly from the favorites menu. On my first attempt, I missed the door here. Whoops.
Keep your eyes open here.
Now that the camp is inside, we can use it to do a follower chair clip to the out-of-bounds room with the Glenmoral witch heads.
What now? I don't think so. I can't do everything.
Now that I got head, I deadload back to Whiterun and tell Codlac.
Where have you been?
When we find out Codlac is dead, Vilkas says we should kill the
No.
peeps inside
But
Driftshade, so I'll use the opportunity to farm more
Codlac.
Vampire Lord perks.
Watch it!
After the massacre, I grab more Wuthred bits and attend Codlac's funeral.
The others have probably prepared Codlac's funeral.
Who will start?
This funeral scene is why we left Skjor for later. Ayala won't be able to light the forge if I glitch her out before this moment, which softlocks the companion's questline from being completed.
We shall. Mind yourself.
And for we take our leave.
Our lead. His spirit is... Be careful.
Do you have... I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Do you have... I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Careful. There's another... I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his thing. I appreciate it.
After the funeral, I grabbed the Wuthrad fragment from Kodlak's room for Yorlin. Talk to the circle for a little, and wait for Yorlin to fix Wuthrad.
Flames of Hero can reforge the shaft. As the one who bore the rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Skjordi for Kodlak.
Now let's send Kodlak to Sovngarde.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor. This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and its most trusted. I regret nothing of what we did at Driftshade, but I can't go any further with my mind fogged.
For Kodlak!
I stroll through Ysgramor's tomb and find Kodlak in the final chamber.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Greetings, she. And so I thank and lead the companions to further glory.
After I kill the spirit and the quest completes, me and Ayala are ready to become true werewolves. I deadload back to Whiterun. Wait for Ayala to go inside. Talk to Skjor at night outside. Listen to Skjor inside. Leave the Underforge and then save. To make Ayala a wolf forever, I first need to exit and re-enter the Underforge. Then I need to make her health negative with a damage over time effect during the next load.
You wanna go?
All right, you've had enough.
On top of this, I want to keep my Vampire Lord powers, so at the same time I activate the blood, I'm gonna pop the Vampire Lord power. What happens after the load can be different between attempts. The thing I always need to do is ask Serana to make me a vampire. There's a chance of having broken transformations after this point. Usually the time spent in this scene before transporting to Gallows Rock can fix the broken transformations. In this attempt, it was important for me to pop the Vampire Lord power, even though it didn't really go off, then pop Werewolf, and then wait an hour to fix my transformations. If I'm human after the load and Ayala is a wolf, the ritual succeeded.
Yours was not. We even have a. There's a the silver. We're going to lead on. Skjordi. Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the companions? You've earned the right. And it's my honor. Let's go tell the others. Looks like you got someone already.
I run inside Gallows Rock so I can get rid of Serana.
Look at this. Cowards must have locked the place down after Skjordi charged in. You can taste the fear.
Now I'm going to allocate my Vampire Lord perks. I transform and spend my perks on at least Vampiric Grip. I get the Vampire Lord Drain when I revert as a side effect from having previously done an interrupted transformation. I'm going to take advantage of the situation here and gain more perk progress for the Vampire Lord.
He was one of the... Get out of here. You and I have work to do. The Silver Hand will tremble at our sight.
At the end, I talked to Aela to finish the quest, and now I can ask her to follow since we are already the Harbinger.
Let's not waste any time.
Next, I'm going to show my first method of how to equip Vampiric Grip human form. First, I pop Vampire Lord, then I equip Vampiric Grip, and then I revert form.
Let's go.
Then, I pop Vampire Lord and activate Aela at the same time. If it's successful, I will have the option to trade things with her. Wait till your Vampire Lord equips the spells, and then trade with Aela. Equip a two-handed weapon like a bow or greatsword. Then I can exit the dialogue. I'm also going to get Mist Form and Human Form. To do this, pop Mist Form and revert when the power recharges. This will put Mist Form in your powers as a human. Now we put our clothes back on and unequip the two-hander. When we draw our hands, we get both Vampire Lord spells. Now we're going to race Skjor and Krev and bring them home. I didn't want Ayala to stay with me, so I dismissed her here.
Thank you.
I make sure to give the corpses a Zephyr, then it's back to some fishing quests. Time to revisit Viria. Read her note, and then we're gonna deadload out of the brine hammer.
This won't be easy, but that's why. Thanks. Good luck out there.
Read the Crustaceomancer's journal, kill his minions. I'm also going to take his unenchanted clothes. I like how they look. Unfortunately, Sevir's corpse cannot be saved. He will get disabled when I turn the quest into Viria, no matter what. I tested around trying to keep his body, but I never really got anywhere. I make sure to grab crab legs and meat and go north to grab an Arctic grayling near the icebergs before I return to Viria.
Need something? We sure showed them, eh? I understand. I've come to... May the gods keep you. Stay sharp out there. Of course, it's all in this note. Right then.
Our next bounty is closest to Ying Albero, so that's where I'll load warp from. Put out the bait and destroy the vampire. Pick up the ring and the rare vampire gloves off of Fang Tusk. Next, we're going to save Fang Tusk's corpse. I raise them with ritual stone, and then I'm going to grab them with vampiric grip and bring him all the way to Gallows Hall. When we arrive at the door, I resurrect them with Ritual Stone and hit him to negative his health during the raising animation. Then I equip Wabbajack and save. Hit them with Wabbajack until they transmog to a Jamora. Then quickly enter your home. If everything goes right, the Jamora will follow me, and Fangtusk will be inside the house. I drop a Zephyr on him just in case.
Have me do.
Be so sure of that.
Next, we gotta talk to Jorleaf,
From Solitude. The storm is real.
and then back to Viria for our next fish assignment.
What would you have me do?
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
He's against us.
Yes? You're headed to... It's all in
This
this
one's
note.
kind of stupid. I have to go to Markarth and fish while an NPC watches. Just for fun, I'm gonna do it in a way that prevents the Forsworn conspiracy from starting.
Take my... Hi.
Someone do something.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of
First,
strong
I deadload
drink,
into
and
the
this
inn
is-
and talk to Linia.
Oh, to Skyrim's staunch protectors,
Indeed,
the Imperials.
if that's what you want. I'll
Unlike my
see you there.
husband Clapper, I watch after our guests.
Then I deadload out of the Warrens and wait for her to catch up. Fish and talk to her and the quest is
I
done.
guess I owe you
Whatever, I
one.
guess.
You could have just asked.
Back to Viria. The last fishing quest for this
Need
episode.
something? Of course. It's all in this note. All right. Then.
Fish up some Flynn for Rizad and give it to him.
What was that? I cannot best you.
Please, someone.
Khajiit welcomes you. Excellent. And now, please, accept this token of appreciation.
When he's finished talking, he gives the ring of Khajiit. That's it for the fishing this episode. Now we're going to switch gears and head to Kolbjorn Barrow. We're only going to grab the spell ring, but we will come back to Kolbjorn Barrow later. After we get the spell ring, we're going to grab Bolar's Oath Blade from Bloated Man's Grotto. It's important to do this before starting Ilmet by Moonlight if you want this sword. Then after that, I'm going to dupe a copy of Wabbajack. When I was doing testing for this video, I thought I was going to run out of charges on the Wabbajack quickly.
I don't suppose... I was hoping you'd say that. A butler's work is never done.
Staying safe, I hope.
Now let's go to Falkreath Barracks and talk to Sinding, the werewolf guy. There's gonna be a lot going on with this, so try to pay attention. First things first, get inside the dog cage and ask to put the ring on.
Yes?
Come to gawk at them. A little girl, believe me, tried to tell it's all on account of this black. This is the perhaps I put it on. Like, I don't. I'm sure you. I want. That's. Now, I may look like a man, but I've been looking for. There's a. It said, I want to beg his forgiveness. Seek. I wish you luck. Should our paths cross again.
After the ring is equip each of your spell rings that we grabbed. That means Arcana, Khajiit, and the Vampire Ring. And I guess Hybrid goes deeper with this whole ring situation. Next, we need to transmog Sinding until the quest starts, seemingly by chance.
Like those eyes.
Make sure you save after the quest starts. Next, we need to transmog Sinding into a rabbit and break him out of prison.
Been seeing the company of the companions. That's an honorable.
To get him through these next two doors, we need to make him angry with an illusion spell, and then activate the door.
I heard. What was that? Something?
Now that we have him in Skyrim, I need to transport him to Bloated Man's Grotto with Vamp Grip and some healing hands. Once he's outside the grotto, pacify him and save. Next, we're gonna go kill the stag.
Need something?
Disrespect the law? Everything all right?
Listen to hear scene, and then we're going to preserve the white stag.
I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hercene. Your fealty is precious to me. I will make good use of it. You bear my ring. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter. Tear the skin from his body and make it an offering to me. Fly, my hunter. There are others who vie for my favor. A bit of competition. Don't dally while the prey flees.
Use Ritual Stone and save. Then, deadload out of Gallows Hall and fast travel to Mara's Eye Pond. This is an easy way to transport a corpse that can't go inside. Next, I kill the stag and reanimate. During the raising animation, I hit the corpse and make its health negative. After that, I save. Now I'm trying to transmog the stag into a Jamora so the stag can be inside my home. After the stag has a Zephyr on it, we can go ahead and continue Hircine's quest. I load warp out of the grotto and make sure Sinding is in place. He can try to go home, save if he's still there. Next, we run through Bloated Man's grotto and kill all the hunters for Sinding. I make sure to raise their corpses as I go.
Now let's deal with these other hunters. We hunt together.
Someone there? Time to end.
Then grab the corpses in that first area at the end. After everyone is raised, exit to Skyrim and kill all the zombies.
Yes?
Then go back in the grotto and lead Wolf Sending to the exit and save. Reload when he won't come any further. After that, he should follow you to right next to the transition door. Now, I equip a Wabbajack and make a save. I'm trying to transmogrify Sending into a Dremora, so he will follow me out into Skyrim. When Dremora Sending exits with you, hit Human Sending with Mora's Grasp, as he will try to enter the grotto when pacified at this point. Next, Vampiric Grip Dremora Sending, and try to get him as far away from the door as you can. When he transforms back, hit him with Pacify and talk to him, then kill him.
Well met again, Hunter.
Don't talk to Hircine just yet. Make sure to kill Human Sending before he can enter the grotto. Next, we need to remove the cursed ring from our inventory so it can't be removed by the quest when we talk to Hircine. I use the butler.
I'll be going.
Then we can talk to Hircine at the door, who gives us the transformation ring.
Not a failure, my servant. By bringing down my other hunters, you turn the chase inside out. And they were no base prey. You continue to amuse and impress. Go forth with my blessing.
After that, skin the werewolf and get Savior's Hide from Hircine too. How's that for a glitch completionist run? Hope I didn't miss anything. Now we can clean up all our corpses and bring them home. In total, there should be 13, including the rare never before saved Human Sending corpse.
At last. Thank you.
I always make sure to put a Zephyr on every corpse, and that's going to be it for this werewolf glitch themed episode. Tune in next time for a bizarre main quest start and a glitch dragonborn completion that makes Mirek our friend.